Hi, Graz here. Just thought I'd do a fun little quick video today. Just put out my The Only Good Indians review, so check that out. But today is just going to be a quick little fun list of my holy grails for what I want. Um, and then there's a kind of an exciting thing at the end, so stick with me to the end. I don't have pictures for these, so that's fine. You'll just have to imagine, like I do, that they're in my hand. So the first one is a first edition error of Salem's Lot, where it says Doctor or Father Cody on the dust jacket. I would like that. I know it's expensive, but hey, these are grails, right? So I just think that would be cool. Salem's Lot is my second favorite book of all time, not just by Stephen King. And I just think it would be really cool to have the error. And plus, it's as old as I am, so that's kind of cool. Secondly, I would like any book by Stephen King signed, wishingly personalized. That would be awesome. But even if it's not, just a signed book by him would be great. Again, expensive, but hey, grails aren't grails unless they're spendy. Third is, it's a comic book. Alias #1, which is the first appearance of Jessica Jones from the Marvel Max series. And I would like that signed by Kristen Ritter, who played Jessica Jones in the Netflix show. Who's also my celebrity crush. So, yeah, we're going to get back to her in a little bit. Number 4 is any book from the Folio Society. I would prefer it to be a book from our book club. I was kind of hoping for Peyton Place, but I guess I'll just, if I can ever afford one, I'll just get what I can. Number 5 is probably the priciest thing on this list, I think. The original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic book series from, I think it's 84 or 85. I would like 1 through 4, issues 1 through 4. Second print probably because they're but if I could get first prints, that'd be great. Even though I know the first print of number 1 is maybe 5 digits. And that's a lot for a comic book. That's a lot for anything, even a car. So, I actually, when I was younger, when they first came out, my mom actually had bought me the third print of number 1. And that's a tale for another day on why I don't have that anymore. That's a severe tragedy laid right at the feet of a horrible person in my past. Anyway, number 6, number 6 is a first print run, hardcover of the Three Investigators original series. I know some of them have really cool dust jackets, some of them don't, but I would like the first print run of that. That would be neat, because that's the books that basically got me into reading when I was little. So, number 7, I don't remember the actual comic book issue of this, and I don't have a picture, but it's the Demon of Gothos Mansion comic book. It's either Batman or Detective. And it's just really cool. It's got this really cool mansion in the background. It's all stormy. It almost looks like Dracula or Frankenstein. And then there's a lady running down the path, and there's a thing chasing her. And over it all is the silhouette of Batman. You know, that hooded cowl with the ears. It's so amazing. I'd like the original. Not the original cover, because that's like Detective 31 or 33 or something, which is, again, out of the price range. Let's see, number 8 is we're back to Kristen Ritter. She knits, which is kind of cool. And I like hats. So I think it would be cool. I mean, it doesn't have to be a hat, but it would be neat if it was. But I would like anything personally knitted by her. I mean, obviously she sells knitting kits and instructions and stuff, so you can knit along with her, and that would be fine too. But I would like something that she actually made, which would be really neat. Again, probably in an auction for charity or something, because she came to Michigan for the comic convention earlier this year, and her autograph and a picture was like $300. So, you know. Anyway, and then what used to be number one on this list, which is the neat way, that something neat that we're going to wait for, I actually acquired. It wasn't that expensive. It was much cheaper than I thought. Maybe it's because he's not as well known. But this was one of my Grails. Gosh, I hope I don't cut myself or the book. Well, I hope I don't cut the book, first of all, because any cut I have, as long as it's not a artery, will heal. I mean, just on the other side of the camera, I do have a lifesaver who's used to idiots with wounds, so it's not like maybe I brought the wrong implement for this. There we go. It's fun to try and do this while not showing you all the address on the package. Oh good, more wrapping. This one looks a little easier to deal with, though. Well, whoever sent this really knew what they were doing. I know this is riveting television. Peel the onion. I got this on Monday, and I've been dying to open it, but I waited for a video. Okay. This was my number one Grail. This is my favorite book of all time. Can an author who's only written a few books be your favorite author of all time? Because he mostly does nonfiction and essays and stuff. But this book is everything I've ever wanted in a book. And I actually write a little bit. And this was everything I ever wanted to be in a writer. It is The Visible Man by Chuck Klosterman. And it's just brilliant. But I'm not going to talk about what's inside the book except for this. This is why this is a Grail. It's not personalized to me. That would have been astronomical if it was. But it is signed. It's signed by him, and that was awesome. That was actually number one on my Grail list, and I acquired it. It was by chance. I wrote out the list a couple of weeks ago, and I said, I'm just going to go look on eBay to see how much that's going to be. And I got on eBay, and it was not much at all. So we had it. I bought it. And here it is. A Chuck Klosterman, The Visible Man, signed by Chuck Klosterman. So that is my Grail list. I'm sure that as I read and as I learn more about things, more will come out on things I might want, because you always want things. So that's that. Let's see. No trivia question, but unpopular opinion of the day comes from Daughter of Graz. And it's actually something we have discussed, because we're actually music fans here in this house. I've actually done a great job with her. She likes classic rock from the 60s and 70s. She's not really into today's music at all, which I guess music is a liberal term for what they put out today. But she loves the Beatles, just like me, just like my dad. And we've talked an awful lot about this. So our unpopular opinion today is that Yoko Ono is not the reason for the breakup of the Beatles, regardless of what some people think. And I think she was good for John Lennon. She was super creative. Granted, she can't sing at all, but she's super creative in a lot of other ways, and she cares so much about our planet. And she just wants to spread peace, and that's all that they ever did together. And I think she was better for him. So that's our unpopular opinion. Don't hate on Yoko Ono. So until next time, which I will be doing a November hope to be reading list. So until then, get out and enjoy the end of autumn if you're in this hemisphere. Get out and enjoy the end of summer or winter or whatever it is if you're not. I don't know how the hemispheres work, but we're at the end of autumn here. And as always, read more.